Hello, folks, and welcome back to Deus Ex Mankind Divided. As always, of course, I am Falcon, your host, and we are going to go ahead and jump right into this. I have gone to the apartment. I have figured out which apartment it is. At least I'm pretty sure I know which apartment it is, and it's the one right directly in front of us. This top floor apartment, there's only... Well, frankly, there's only so many options, and I'm pretty sure this is the one, so... I know I've been here before. So I know I've been here before, because I've been to all of these apartments. We broke into every single one of them. Somewhere in here there's going to be a computer that we have to hack, that I've probably already hacked, because I hacked everything already. Basically we've been here already, and we just have to figure out what we're doing back here again. There's probably something new on this that wasn't here before. New story. Some shit about a moon base? I don't know if I can know. Why are you online? Sir, zero stand-up. 5 minutes ago, and we're not even in Dabney. I want to leave your Praha Dobo's story. Praha Dobo's. Zero stand-up. It was 5 minutes ago. And you're not in Dabney. Oh, what's the rush? Something called Samizdat issue 67. Ready to scoop about the import company. We got lost again one of those days. Something we should talk about in person. Where are you? I feel like if we ask too many questions, he's gonna start being, he's gonna start questioning us that we are the person that we, say we are. So... I'm just wondering what the sewer stand-up thing is. It's the part I'm a little curious about. Got lost again. Not always easy having to hide underground. Our kind of media revolution cannot survive in the open. If you're in the Dabney district, take the manhole by the music store or the old church. Once you find a hidden office, the code to get in is 5431. Okay. Davni district, music store or the old church. Find hidden in the office, the code to get in is 5431. Okay. I don't know what the hell that means. Okay, we need to get out of here. Need to vacate.
Chang, I think I have something on our secret admirer. Group called Samizdat. Mean anything to you?
You mean those conspiracy nuts? Very bad for business. How much do they know?
Not sure. Good news is I got an exact location.
Find out whatever you can. What they know, what they want. If they blow the task force's cover, it's only a matter...
Who's boss? Okay.
matter of time before someone blows up the task force.
Don't worry, Chang. I don't want the walls coming down just yet.
Okay. I've actually been down there before, but I think it was the area that I couldn't get through because it was electrified, I believe. Which was a problem then, and is actually going to still be a problem, although I have the praxis points I can pull out if we really need to be able to unlock the anti-electricity thing. Which we might not have a choice. I don't really want to use it, but that may not be an option. Because we might not have a choice on that. This is a place I haven't been into before. Why have I not been in here? I'm a little curious about this place now, because I haven't been in here, and I'm wondering why I haven't been in here.
Anomaly.
I feel like I should have been.
Trace program initiated.
Damn it.
Access granted.
Whatever. All too easy? I don't know what the hell what this place is, or why I'm here. Money? I'll take money. Let me get this information at short notice. Serious. Temporarily closing. Okay, I don't know what the hell any of that means, but sure. This was an art store? I guess there's nothing actually in there. Doesn't look like there is anyway. So we have to go in the sewer. Obviously we've been here before. Oh, is this a place I haven't been? What's down here? What is down here and why have I not been here before? How have I not been here before? How did I miss these places? And for real. I explored, like, the whole city, like, I thought really well. Apparently not. At least not as well as I thought I had explored it anyway. Not apparently as well as I thought I had explored it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay. I don't know where the hell I am, or why I'm here. What the fuck? This room is like empty. There's nothing at all in here. What the fuck? There's nothing in this room. Oh, weapon briefcases. Okay. Well, there's something in here then. Grenade launcher, frag grenades. Ooh. Armor piercing ammo. What do I say? Don't have the Tesla thing. I don't intend to have it, so that's useless to me. I kind of want these though, because I do want the grenade launcher at some point. Although obviously we're going to need to acquire a lot more inventory space if we ever want to have something like that, because that's going to take a lot more inventory space than I have available to me right now or anytime soon, frankly. Alright, whatever. Down the thing. Oh, no. Okay. Obviously this thing. Been to parts of this before? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Level 1. Okay, so we have to go... Actually, I think we can go through here. Get to where we want to be. You guys don't apparently care that I'm here? I'm pretty sure it's back there. Is where we're trying to get. I'm fairly certain. So this is an area that I have definitely been to at one point or other.
We should lead with the population agenda, big global impact story. Then segue into earthquakes and clones, follow up on Dubai, and finish with local. Where are we on Praha, the boss?
You're asking all the right questions. Still needs an ending.
You said that place is a front for a front. I want to know more. I want facts. Bones, what about you?
I still think we should lead with Moonbase.
He's right. Moonbase is sexy. Since when are we trying to be sexy? Do I look like Elijah Kazan to any of you?
You absolutely do not.
Okay. I think the quickest, easiest way to do this is with a gas grenade. Oh, I keep forgetting how we do this thing. So we're gonna install that. Okay.
Deep breaths, people. Let's take a minute to think about who we are, what it is we're trying to accomplish here.
Okay. And I mean, that's the dude that we were talking to. So one of these guys is going to be our hacker. I don't know how they're going to react if we just drop in on them. So I don't see that as being a good idea. Alright, let's save. Let's see what happens. Hi.
Don't shoot!
Shit.
We're journalists!
Who invited the agent type?
Who are you? What do you want? Why are you here? You here because of the Dubai story? The article about the moonbase? The clones? The clones on the moonbase?
Clones on the moon?
I'm here for Samizdat. You in charge?
I take charge, but I'm not in charge, man. No one owns or dictates the truth.
Sure,
Freedom
dude.
of information is a collective right, man, and a collective responsibility. That's it.
Don't entirely disagree with you,
break
but
someone's nose, you break my nose.
fair enough. We can start with that if you want. Alright, I just need you to cooperate.
I didn't come here to break anything. I just need you to cooperate.
I spent my 20s in a commune, man. I'm all about cooperation.
Uh-huh. Sure you are.
Good. It's about something you've been looking into. It's making some people nervous. What do you know about Praha Dovos?
Oh, that little import company? I know there's more than boxes in the basement. We've seen agent types come in and out. The place is a curtain. The first in a series of many. Pull them all back and you'll find... Damn. Tell me I'm wrong.
It's a dead end.
Right. Guys like you always come down here because of dead ends.
Fine. Then what if it's something other people are already looking into? If someone like you makes too much noise, that may compromise any chance they have of uncovering something bigger. Do you understand?
I'm supposed to believe we're colleagues now?
We kind of
Too many
are.
black types. You walk into Pike's newsroom, tell them to be hush-hush about something, and they do it. But that's not how it works here. One day, you will all be exposed. If not by me, then someone just like me. Samizdat isn't one voice. K isn't one man.
Sure. Samizdat.
What exactly do
A
you
little
do
more
now?
information about this place.
Samizdat is a media uprising. While Picus panders to corporate tyranny and government bullshit, we pump out the truth. We uncover it, we write it, we publish it. We get our noses broke for it.
So you print pamphlets.
Make it a lot more
We
than
do
your
a lot
nose is
more than
broke.
that. We got ways of getting into Picus media network. That's how we disseminate information.
Information you get by hacking into places you shouldn't.
The truth is buried. If digging it up means skirting a few rules, so be it.
Fair enough. Everyone said K wasn't one man.
What did you mean when you said K wasn't one man?
K is an ideal, the intangible leader of tangible resistance. You can kill me, but then little K would become K. Kill little K and Bones over there becomes K. There's always a K.
And what if you kill Bones?
You can't kill Bones, man. Bones isn't real. I think he was one of them. He was supposed to be a prince of Belgium, man, but then he broke his condition. We found him inside this fucking cult, all confused, so we reprogrammed him with the truth.
Right.
Aha.
Suppose I needed to make a deal with Samizdat. There's no one person I can talk to?
Depends on the deal. I mean, there's always going to be an editor. Editor makes the final call on all published material. That would be me.
For the moment.
So you could ensure that something doesn't get talked about.
Depends on the deal.
Fair enough. Look, I need you to stop looking into it.
I need you to stop looking into Brahadovos, but not for the reason you assume.
Relax, I get it. You don't think I do, but I do. You got to appease your military industrial masters. We've all been there, man.
Not quite,
Not who
dude.
you think I am. Kinds of people who manipulate the news, who cover things up. You don't need to convince me that's who the enemy is.
Yeah, not so much.
Enemy is anyone who conceals the truth. And that's exactly what you're asking me to do. To pretend like that little import company isn't hiding something.
I'm asking you to see a difference between conspiracy and discretion. Between people who hide information in order to push their own agendas and those who need to stay off the radar in order to do their jobs. You, of all people, should understand.
Okay. Okay, look. You seem like a reasonable guy. Huh? Hell, I've usually been punched. I find this refreshing.
Alright.
Here's the deal. We promise to forget all about Brahadovos and stay out of your way as long as you give us something better.
Might be able to
What
do
you
that.
suggest?
The only thing I hate more than secret organizations are toothless media conglomerates who don't hold anyone accountable, who spit lie after lie after lie. So I propose a trade. There are places my people can't get into. You get into one of those places and find me some dirt on the real enemy here. Picus Media. Do that, and I'll cut whatever you want me to cut. Who knows? Maybe you'll even learn something.
Okay. So we can try and persuade you. Alright, what do you want to know? Because I think this is going to lead us into a quest, and I feel like if I persuade him, it may not. And I kind of want to do this quest.
Alright, what do you want to know about Picus?
I want skeletons. The kind that companies like Picus come all the way to Prague just to bury. Corporate archiving, man.
Corporate archiving, huh? You asking me to break into a bank?
I'm not talking vaults here. Ashani Talvar, the Palisade CEO. She leverages her clients, keeps information about them close at hand. She's got something on Picus, I know it. I just can't get to it, but I bet you could. You poke into her office, find something that proves how nasty Picus is, how much they love to piss on the truth, and I promise you this, I'll misplace any file you want.
I'll look into it. In the meantime, don't publish anything until I get back.
Don't worry. Oh, and while you're there, feel free to snoop around. Who knows what else you might learn.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll see.
So we have a reason to go to the bank now. Alright. Okay. I imagine there's also other ways to go about this, if we were so inclined, at least. Which doesn't necessarily mean that we want to,
I finally got
but it means we
come
could.
back in the trade office.
And it might.
Okay,
Might.
fuck off.
See if we can hack this shit.
Trying, folks. Keep giving them hell.
Let's see if,
Very touchy.
let's see if they get pissed at me trying to hack their shit. Wow, you guys got actually pretty good fucking security.
Can you fix that?
Not gonna lie.
Can you fix coffee machine?
You got some. Whoa! Okay! Damn! Alright then. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting you guys to go crazy violent on me. Fair enough. Alright. You didn't really strike me as the kind of people that would do that, but apparently I was wrong. It would be really easy to knock these people all out if I were so inclined. I could just gas grenade them all and that would be the end of it.
Giving them hell.
That would be the end of it easily enough if I were so inclined. I really want to break into their shit. Shit. I really want to break into your stuff. I really do. Fortunately, it's not going to be easy for me to actually do that. Alright, well, this is turning into a longer quest than I thought it was going to be. So... let's dig up dirt. of the CEO of Palisade Bank. We also have a couple other reasons to go to Palisade Bank now, because we actually have a couple of the keys to get to some of the vaults. Which we didn't have when I kind of wandered around there off camera previously. I did not have the keys. But now I do. So I can actually get into the vault and potentially do some useful things there, if I want to, anyway. Actually, hold on. Somebody jump off this? There we go. I feel like... No, been there. Never mind. There's one particular place that there's one particular underground, like, sewer area that I've been into that I couldn't do anything because it was electricity. I'm trying to remember where the hell that even was. Because I don't remember now. But I actually have the... We have enough points now that we can get the anti-electricity thing if we want. So I could avoid the electricity with that, if I was so inclined, at least. So I'm kind of curious if that might be worthwhile. Have I been here?
And in the US,
I guess no.
lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of...
Shut up. The collective is not the bad guys that everyone's trying to make them out to be. They're just trying to blame the shit on them because they're a convenient bad guy to blame stuff on. Which, incidentally, is something that I think is happening in real life a lot of the time. But we won't go into that. Okay. I think this is pointless for me to be up here for the most part. We found a couple things, so sure, but by and large, I think that was useless.
I couldn't imagine what it's like to be.
Alright, so we got to... is this... No, that's part of the sewers that we were already in. So we need to get over to the... We need to get over to the bank. Now there's an area in the bank that I haven't been... Well, actually there's a couple areas in the bank that I haven't been, actually. And one of them, my friend Chris, that's also been playing this, actually told me a way to get into one particular area that I hadn't gotten into before because I didn't think that was a thing, but...
Great. Another one.
But... apparently it is... What are you crying about? Shut your face. Or is this still a... What is this? Hey, you. Get out of my way. Excuse me, coming through. Is this the place I've been? This place I've been. Okay, never mind. It's pointless. Well, that explains why that room was there, because I had seen it before and didn't know why it existed in the first place. But I see now why it does. Oh. Ah, shit. Oh, this might answer the question of whether or not somebody will show up to, okay, it's not... Cool. So right there is where I was thinking of, by the way. Anyway. God damn it. Still gonna go off? Really? Come on, climb. What is up here? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Don't know why I care, but sure. Okay, anyway. Previously, I thought the only way to get into this was to hack this thing. But apparently, if you shoot the fan blades, Yeah. Cool. Alright. I say, apparently if you shoot the fan blades, it's possible to, disable that. Again, why we bothered, I'm not sure. Although I suppose we might be about to find out. This obviously goes somewhere. It goes, obviously this goes into the bank, I just don't know where, and I don't know why we want to go here as opposed to going like a more standard route into the... holy shit. Ventilation shaft access. Okay. Alright, we have a means to get past that. We do have a means to get past that. We have plenty of these things. We have really no particular reason not to use them. And I'm really curious where this puts us, because this is an area of the bank that I haven't seen at all, despite even when I wandered around like the majority of the bank. This is an area that I had not been to, because I have no idea how you're supposed to access this under like normal circumstances. I don't know how it expects you to get in here normally. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. I don't like the sound of that.
Access granted.
There we go. So what the hell is this? Turn off. Hey? I guess? Oh, this is the fucking vaults! Okay, what do we have? Have a couple of keys. What ones do we have? This is the vault area that I could not get into before. We have the Tarvus, and we have the Picus one. Excellent. Okay. So there's the medical vault. Well, that's not the one we want. Security, that's not the one we want. I don't know how we're supposed to get through this thing. There's the security sensors, alarm panel, emergency bypass terminal. Okay. Alright, what does this do? This doesn't strike me as a thing that we necessarily want to be hacking. This strikes me as something that may not be a very smart idea.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay. Is there a way to go down further? Without just jumping, obviously. Or falling, as the case may be. So this is the other type of... this is the other security place. This is obviously not...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
So this is not... We don't have the keys for this one. Two... What vault is this? This Picus? Picus. We have this one. Alright, so we can, if we deploy this vault, we actually have the key to get into this one. We just have to figure out how we get into it. Like, specifically.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
So deploy the vault. Where does that go then? Ah. Okay. Cool. Did not work quite how I thought it would, but sure. Triangle code. Nuke software. Not really quite what I was expecting to find, but sure. Pocket secretary. Reveal software. Lots of it. Nice. A pocket secretary. Secretary for Prague by now. If not, poke him soon. The appointment is already scheduled. Palisade will send you a confirmation. Pick up the storage package from Gary on Friday. He'll run through whatever he has. Where he has what in the vault itself. You may need to access some of the files in the vault computer. The password is Newsmaker. They decided to take my advice and spend a few extra days there. Enjoy the city. It's beautiful. Okay, so that gave us the computer password. M3WSM4KER. Damage control. Oh, it's the AUG. Okay. Rumors about what really happened after Winter Hill where confusion reigns. The more contrasting information we put out there, the better. Looking to believe in something, the more it matches the prejudice, the more likely they'll match onto the fact. Name of the whole initiative, the AUG incident. It's going to be huge. Caused by a single evil man. Supervillain, Darrow, of course. This is playing well to a certain demographic. His own hero, whatever, you know. Lon found out the initial incident, possibly float in the ocean, but we haven't found anyone suitable. By the presence of a secretive, solitary hero who sacrificed himself to save the world. Hey? Like we're victims of some kind of conspiracy, maybe they're part of one, but stuff sells. Corporate blunder. For any particular company would be some sling at Taiwan Medical since they distributed the chip just before the AUG incident. So the works occurred, but I think we're okay with that. To be honest, the whole industry will be dead soon anyway. Most people won't care what caused it. They already have someone to blame. All the surviving augmented. The rollback versions. Techozonic confidence will be tractable soon. That would be the person who does the news reporting on Picus. That's actually an AI. It's not actually a person. And she is causing ripples that we already don't want them. She has to be brought back into the fold, and the situation has to be controlled. I want this fixed ASAP. And die to be safer. However, accuracy of the judgment, we have a chance to examine Eliza, and it'll definitely be a good starting point for the M initiative. Mandrake Morpheus Master or something. Complete isolation. Sooner rather than later, puts on a good front, but Roman says as soon as the rest of us leave, he practically collapses, has to be almost carried to his bed. Thankfully, the cryopod is ready. We have to be ready soon. The council grows more divided every day, but I believe approaching them one at a time and showing them some of our unauthorized projects will put them back on track. Eventually, lies the program from a backup version for the M initiative. Have you had a chance to look at it yet? I want to just know how it got out of control like that. The current live version that is running is a regression. It should be safe enough. I only hope we were able to isolate it completely. Across the board, accepting Picus sports, but that was expected. We'll have find some way of generating interest in augmented athletics in this anti-aug climate, or generate interest in non-aug sports. One shot when you've already seen what can be done, right? Anyway, all items about retribution, violence against augs, no more aug killing sprees, no more aug hunts. Sentiment is shifting slightly towards empathy. We don't want that. Increase coverage of the Taggart Registry Code and maybe start running stories on aug noses instead. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. So we can hack this. I was actually kind of surprised that I don't have a code for this, but these ones have been difficult to hack.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Holy shit. Let's see if we can get this without me having to do anything. I think we can.
Access granted.
Ooh, that was hard though. That was a close one. Okay, so unlock. What do we got? Bunch of multi-tools, bunch of credit chips. Bunch of credit chips. Wow. Okay. It's actually less than I was expecting, to be honest with you. This is overall a lot less interesting than I thought it would be. Massive earthquake. Mask augmented leg. Really? Remove the fire in the background. Add arm augmentations to the attacking men. Change clothes. Victim should wear a suit or something corporate. Don't use military-looking augmentations. I'm trying to make it look like that person was being attacked by augs. But it was the other way around. State secession, civil unrest. What is that? For where? Yes and no. Pandemic? A virus? Interesting. Hostile augs in the background. Need one officer without a helmet. Add wounds damage on some policemen. Add weaponized augmentation. Remove the kicking legs so they weren't abusing the guy. Some nice visible augmentations. Victim is not augmented, could be making cleaner. Yeah, flip it so. They're deliberately making it worse for the augmented people. Trying to make it look like the augs are causing more problems than they are. Interesting. That gave us a lot of hacking software. Okay. Well, let's, Not possible to disable the, to retract it? It's not. Whatever. Alright. Where is the other one? Because I have two of these. I have Tarvos. Oh, did I see Tarvos? Is Tarvos one of these other ones? Oh, Tarvos. Yeah, okay, so I do have that one. Okay, never mind. For some reason I thought I didn't have this one. But I do. But I do. For some reason I didn't think I had this one. It freaked me out for a second. I thought that was a person. revolver ammo, whatever. Mine templates, I will take those. Plus I do have inventory space for those. A laser targeting system that we could install on one of our guns. A special combat rifle. So I actually kind of want that. Obviously I don't have the space for it right now, though. And all kinds of ammo. More ammo. Battle armor, which we can't use. Nor do we particularly need, to be honest. Go to our vault and have a low computer code is whatever the hell that is. I've logged unscheduled access to some of the vaults here, but the CTO of Palisade approaches individual been rebuffed, citing security concerns. Interesting. Ooh, a silencer. Ooh, I want that. So we definitely need the silencer. Wanted Janice, Garvin Quinn? Was that the dude that... Huh. Okay. Alright, so we can get into their computer. LKMN01259 KNML. How about the rest of the record on file? I'm going to deny any knowledge of the methods. Trafficking, war crimes. They can't go down. There's war. This was here. Okay. Oh, it's a court transcript. That's what that is. It's gonna hurt us. Not much. We have to downsize somewhat. Contract-wise, the clients will be on board. They know the same management will be behind their name. Many of the same personnel. This is what Bell Tower turned into. Oh my. Interesting. Taiwan Medical has re-upped as expected. Mostly the same personnel will stay in place. Uniforms have to be shipped out as soon as possible. Huh. Also come on board the Palisade, really. Most security is automated, but they feel a physical presence is necessary. Huh. Interesting. That is a unique gun, by the way. That's why I want to get it. Which, unfortunately, in order to get it, I'm going to have to pick some stuff. I'm going to have to do some stuff that I didn't really want to do, frankly.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a couple things that I wasn't. What? Oh, it's trying to give me software, but I apparently don't have. Let me load it up on that. Yeah, it's just revolver ammo. That's not really that interesting. Alright, so I want this laser sight, and I want the... I think this already has a thing on it, if I really wanted it. Examine. In terms of recoil, but also fit in a more compact carrying case. It's an automatic fire, and I'm pretty sure that's a built-in silencer on it. Pretty sure. So I don't think I need to worry about the silencer part. Oh, hush, cat. Shh, Molly, stop. Stop, Molly. You're too noisy. Be quiet. Alright, so let's install the... Yeah. Let's install the laser on this, because there's been a few instances when I could have used a laser on this and it would have actually really helped. But we didn't have a laser, so we couldn't do that. And now we will install the silencer. Pistol? Pistol. Because this is my EMP gun, so this would actually be useful, yeah. So yeah, we will install a silencer to this. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Alright. Down. I think that does some good things for us. Oh, there's a nuclear sonder. Oh, gave it to us, but it dropped it on the ground because I couldn't actually pick it up. Interesting. So what can we customize here? Okay, we can just add a laser to it, that's all. That's what I figured. That's pretty much what I figured. Alright, so not a whole lot that we can really get out of this vault because of the... And then I don't have the code for the other vault. Do not have the code for the other vault, so I can't do anything with that one. How the hell do I get back up? Actually, how do I get back up? How the hell do I get out of here, period? This thing climb on top of this and jump from there? Maybe? Yeah, okay. That worked. I would like to know how to just get out of here without, like, at all. Let's actually deploy this. Obviously, I can't do anything with it because I don't have the key code, the key card. Which I think we can't find for a while, actually. If I'm not mistaken, it's gonna be a while before I can actually find the key code, but... Where would we get into this place? Over here, I guess? Okay, so this is just a way into the vaults. That's all this whole area was. Alright, so this is not taking me into the bank like I thought it was. Cool though, nevertheless, because we found the vaults. So that's neat. I'll have to figure out where the other key code is so we can break into the other vault.
Sir?
But that obviously will be at another time. In the meantime, let's save the game now. Because we have accomplished a number of things. I have to figure out where the C... Well, who the hell was it? The... Janisek... Romanak...
Butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have...
I'm hearing things?
Odd incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world...
You heard things, but there's nothing in here.
Causing the greatest
You're just crazy.
in recent history.
Trust me.
I cannot
Totally
speak for you
nuts.
folks, but terrifying
Totally
memories
nuts.
of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it.
Close the door so we don't get seen. I've already been through most of this, so like this particular room because I got it into here before. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything when I was here last. Like that. What does that do? Ooh, goody. So I did miss something. Alright. Nifty. So there's a couple of store things there. This one's gonna be a pain in the ass. How do you even get to this fucking thing? Oh shit.
Trace program initiated. Access
There
granted.
we go. That was almost bad, but not too bad. Locker B keycard. Interesting. Okay, I didn't have that, so that's good. So that was worth coming in here then for. And I'm pretty sure if I just walk out the door, as long as I do it quickly enough, I don't think anyone's going to really care. Because they'll be like, oh, why is the door open? But I'm not in there, so... You're just seeing things. You're crazy. It's fine. Alright. So I need to hack this very quickly. Like, I can't fuck around here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Seems real easy to hack that one. Not gonna lie. And then we need to cloak, walk into the door, and then we can decloak. And then I need to make sure the door is closed so we can walk around the room without being seen. I have not been in this room before, because the one time that I had tried to come in here, or every time I tried to hack the door before, I couldn't get in, because they were crafty enough to keep me out. Okay, anything interesting under the desk like there was the other place? Guess not. Alright, so what do we got? Home Prophet Secrets. Some digging, more security problems. Complete the form. Okay. Every tyrant serve the masters. Total growth's a fallacy. A priority. Bortaz, whoever the fuck that is. Tarvo Security. Limits of Janisek. What can I do for you? I have a new tech waiting for you to have a look at the servers. The security shut down so you can access the third floor server room. Mr. Oshiro approve of this? Can you make this happen? Yes? Let's do your ID number. Oh shit. Alright, I'll go back to you. Have a nice day. We need his thing. Crap. We do not have his password. Or his ID, or whatever it is that they wanted. Okay. So there might be a means to find that, but if there is, I don't know where we would find it. Okay, this is connected to something. Alright. So obviously there's a thing here. I find it difficult to believe that I haven't been in this vent before, but apparently I haven't. Oh, no, I've definitely been in here. How the hell did I not get into that room then? Or did I just spend all my time looking at it the other way and didn't ever notice that, like, where the vent went? Besides, because I've been here. Because this is how one way you can get to the third floor is to go up this vent. And I've been here because I came in through the vent. This vent? Maybe? Maybe that vent? No, not this one. This vent, maybe? Well, there's a person in there. That's the security room. Oh. Okay. Didn't realize there was a way into the security room there. Wonder if I can get in here without being seen. I mean, obviously we can cloak. Hi, guy.
Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside the train station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack on Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up
Alright, well I have to drag you behind the thing then, because I have no other way to move you around. Alright, Pocket Secretary, what do we got? You're locked out of the second floor security room because Monday, Barbas has updated all the sec codes with the weekly rotation. New code is that. You're locked out of the second floor security room. Okay.
and merely seeks to ensure the rights of
Don't know what that does for me, but all employee identification codes for Mr. Janicek. Yes. Electronic security. Audit was a success. All systems functioning at peak. We breached the lava wall. Nice. So I have his security code. Which doesn't really strike me as a very smart idea for them to just keep around it for any reason. But whatever. Aha. Nobody notices that that just went dark, or cares apparently, because they're stupid. Personally, if I saw the thing go dark, I would be coming over here immediately to be like, why did you turn off the things? And if they didn't have a good reason, then I'd be like, okay, well this is the bad thing. Why are you doing this? Oh, why can I hack into this? KLMVP9951. Alright, so we can now disable all of the security cameras, which will make our rest of our operation a lot easier, and we can disable the turret. The laser grid. Sweet. We can't use these two because we need to robot domination and turret domination to do those, but that's fine. That's fine. We've disabled a sizable chunk of their security though, so I'm down. I am down. That is a place where we could just blast through the wall if we were so inclined. Don't really know why I would want to, because it's probably right out in the open where people would see it, but I mean, whatever works. Exiting restricted area. What is this room? Executive board room. Oh. That was an easy way to get into there then, if I had wanted to get in there. Well, let's go back into his room and see if we can access some things that we shouldn't be able to access. Shall we? Let's see if we can shut down some security in their server room. I don't know precisely why I'm trying to get into the server room, but let's do it anyway, because it sounds like fun. Do we need a reason? Not really. So let's do it. Oh shit. Crap. Oh, damn. I want to do that. Fuck. Okay. Damn it. Alright, I'm going to go through all of this again and get me back to where I am now. And we will pick up next episode, continuing to infiltrate the bank here, basically where I am, but I need to go get his key code in order to be able to do that. So I'm going to pick up with you guys next time. So I will see you then. Take it easy, have a good day, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye, folks.